Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Now things have been a little bit quiet recently, or have they? No, not really at all, as regards to the lawsuit against Activision Blizzard. But things were turned up a notch the other day when they were accused of shredding documents relating to the reasons why they were being sued. Now, this comes from PC Gamer, and let's go into what appears to be going on. But just before we do, I want to go through this. This is the share price of Activision Blizzard over the last 6 months, okay? So you can see how it was, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But, if you were to draw a mean line, it was coming in around 96, 95. But then this is where the lawsuit came into effect. Around here, a steep drop off going down to 79.83 at one point. And then there was slight recovery going on. But now, since more and more details are coming out, that is slowly beginning to erode on its own organically. And we're nearly down to that low point from a few weeks ago. Essentially, billions of dollars have been wiped off the price of Activision Blizzard since the start of this lawsuit. Now, what did start off as something that could have potentially really benefited everyone in the company seems to have been usurped slightly by the left to try and make it more inclusive and diversive in its nature, when the whole point is you needed to stick together as one. You needed to have solidarity between and not try and climb over each other to become victim of the month. And that, of course, did put quite a few of the employees off supporting certain things like the walkout that they recently did, which could have easily have ended up in the sacking of all those employees. And to be quite honest with you, I would have done. And I'm not supporting Activision Blizzard on this, but I'm definitely not supporting a group of people that want to co-opt this and pervert this into some sort of ideological cause, as opposed to just the ill treatment of everyone who is there. And that was rather a shame. But let's go into this document shredding business and exactly what is going on here. Activision Blizzard HR accused of shredding documents relating to abuse allegations. I will immediately see from the get-go that, of course, Activision Blizzard have put out a statement saying that this is not the case. However, we shall see. California has expanded its lawsuit against the publisher, but Activision Blizzard denies shredding documents. California's Department of Fair Employment and Housing has widened its lawsuit and claims the publisher has been shredding vital documents relevant to the ongoing investigation. Axios reports that the DFEH has this week expanded its claim against Activision Blizzard to include temporary workers, which notably includes the publisher's contracted QA, quality assurance testers. A recent report from Kotaku described the department as offering poorly paid, highly insecure positions, which I can fully believe, with a culture of hostility towards alphabet testers. Which to me sounds a stretch. And I'll tell you why it sounds a stretch, that aspect, because we're talking about California here. We're talking about California, and we're talking about the hive mind. So why there would necessarily be additional hostility towards that, towards the alphabet community, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to make a bit of sense. And again, it seems to be a desire to co-opt this lawsuit into an ideological aspect as opposed to a treatment aspect of all employees. So I don't, know how much credit to legitimately put into that. The DFEH's rewording of employees to workers now hopes to take these contractors' experiences into account. Now, obviously, when Blizzard a couple of years ago did that huge round of layoffs, about 900 employees across Activision, Blizzard Entertainment, and King, Blizzard themselves lost about 230 odd employees. It was very, very soon after they'd got rid of them that they started to rehire for those exact positions, much lower pay, and that caused a great deal of discontent within the workplace, let's say. A lot of people not happy at all that the jobs were being put up on the marketplace for unskilled, untrained people, but cost effective. And the frustrating element of this is, just from a logical standpoint, was why? Kotick had given himself such a huge amount of bonuses, the whole lot, the whole of the executives, such ridiculous high bonuses that you could have maintained your skilled, trained employees and not felt a single bit. You wouldn't have felt a touch, just a minuscule touch of some wages being paid. But no, the greed got to them, and probably, because remember, Bobby Kotick did very famously say that he was there to take the fun out of gaming. Essentially saying that he was turning it into just a pure business. And yeah, Bobby Kotick has succeeded in that. He has succeeded in taking all the fun out of gaming, because Blizzard's games right now are just god-awful. And it doesn't seem to be creativity, there doesn't seem to be life, there doesn't seem to be any spark at that company right now. And what's going on here what's going on here with the regards to the lawsuit is so destructive in nature that I don't even know if Blizzard Entertainment are going to survive this. Because there has to be an absolute, and I know they're trying to do it at the moment, but there has to be an absolutely complete and utter philosophical change. However, if you're just going to change philosophically to a more ideological standpoint, oh, we're going to get more POCs, more alphabet community, more whammons into roles, are you really fixing what the fundamental problem is? No. You're now just turning it into an ideological situation. So I truly don't know if they're going to get out of this one. I really, really don't. The suit also claims that Activision HR shredded documents relating to investigation and complaints against its legal obligation to retain them during the investigation. The relevant parts of the updated lawsuit were shared by Axios reporters, a couple of them, the former also noting that the DFEH fixed their misspelling of Bill Cosby's name. What? Bill Cosby? What on earth has that got to do with anything? Well, reports came out in recent times that Blizzard would have themselves a rented suite, which they called the Cosby Suite, where they would party and take employees. And judging by the sounds of it, plenty of sexy time, plenty of, went on within that, let's just say, which of course led to one of the major executives being pushed out of the door very quietly last year to try and not draw any attention because they'd basically run out of so many chances. Now let's just go down to this tweet by Jessica Gonzalez. HR destroyed the documents related to the lawsuit, which means the fine for doing so was less than the penalty for what it was. Shame on HR. Time to use it, unionize. I will be screaming this from the hilltops now. Feels so effing gross working here right now. Well, I mean, you could leave. I'm not having a go at Jessica, by the way. I'm not having a go at Jessica at all. Yeah, you could leave, but why should you? And also, if there was a mass walkout or a mass exodus from the company, where would they go? That would be the important bit. So people are very unhappy, but at the same time, they need to hold on to their positions there, they feel that they shouldn't be forced out of them, nor should they. Nor should they be forced out of their positions. So what Jessica is intimating, of course, is that they shredded the documents, which will incur a fine, but that fine would be less than the implications, the potential implications of what those documents actually entailed. And obviously, it's just speculation, but I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard did a move by that. This isn't a company that has ethically shone in any time whatsoever. So for something like this to come around, it's not out of the realm of possibility for me at all. Now, Blizzard did reply, Activision Blizzard did reply with this, saying, throughout our engagement with the DFEH, we have complied with every proper request in support of its review, even as we have been implementing reforms to ensure our workplaces are welcoming and safe for every employee. Those changes continue today and include, which they list there, which you can look at your leisure. And then at the end, they do say, we strive to be a company that recognizes and celebrates the diverse talents and perspectives that lead to the creation of great globally appealing entertainment. We have provided the DFEH with clear evidence that we do not have gender pay or promotion disparities. Our senior leadership is increasingly diverse, with a growing number of women in key leadership roles across the company. We share DFEH's goal of a safe, inclusive workplace that rewards employees equitably, and are committed to setting an example that others can follow. They also, of course, deny shredding the documents. So now what appeared to be initially a lawsuit just against treatment of staff has been co-opted into an ideological thing. I don't know. To me, it's just such a mess. You just don't know where to go and where to move, because this is something which should have united all the staff at Blizzard Entertainment, and it appears to have divided them as well. So this whole thing now is just such an absolute mess. Even when the lawsuit is resolved one way or another, the future of Blizzard Entertainment does not look bright at all. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links there in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.